the small amount that I have for high risk positions, this is the moment I like to expose those positions to stuff like GameStop. And the other one out there that was like, when GameStop pumps, there's all these other meme stocks, as people will refer them to, that are in the wake of
it's not crypto. It's it's stocks.
they're stocks. And so that here we have like AMC, for example. You can see you have the chart pulled up. AMC
That's the daily. We had a bull signal way before the pump, actually.
Yeah, way before. That's a big old.
And then I think it started pumping the same day, around the same time like GameStop also started pumping. So AMC
it doesn't look quite as bullish on the chart here, but it's still one of those meme stocks. And we do think that, like, especially similar to how kind of like Bitcoin leads the charge for the entire crypto market, I would say GME leads the charge in the meme stock hype cycles.
Yeah.
So if that hype is back on GME, then I would also say the odds of it being back on AMC are quite high.
Yeah, because looking at the chart, like GameStop, remember we got this like bull signal.
Yep.
And with our indicator, signaling bull, but AMC is still, in a bear. See, like it's bear, and then like it's still red. So this needs to switch to a bull signal, and only then we can say that then it has more.
Juice worth the squeeze.
More juice to squeeze, exactly.
Yeah.
So it will go up, but just from a chart perspective, it's probably not.
Yeah, GME is the better play. So we've definitely biased much heavier into GME than into AMC. Exactly. But bringing up AMC as an aside to mention that GME is kind of the leader of this whole meme coin. Or I'm sorry, meme stock movement. And so there's other like stocks like I think BlackBerry,
like Carvana, BlackBerry.
Yeah, so we'll definitely keep our eyes on that whole like meme stock radar. But right now I think keeping your eyes peeled on GameStop to kind of get the true north of what's going on in the meme market there. But with the DXY moving the way it's been moving, so, starting to look like it's going to drop a bit, that clears the way for bullish market activity in the risk assets. And what's a more risky risk asset than a meme stock? So, it's definitely kind of like aligning the stars a little bit and giving us the signals here that we might be getting a short squeeze. And while obviously the signals aren't quite as unbelievably like clear as they were the last time around, which if you were participating in for example watching like Roaring Kitty's live streams where he would break down the technicals and the fundamentals of GameStop for us, and how much of that GameStop had been short sold by institutional traders. I think at the peak it was like 126% or something of the float was short sold. Some insanity where it's like, I don't understand how that's even legal in the United States markets, but it is. The fact that you're able to sell more shares than even exist of a company just to drive their share price down, absurd.
Doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Absurd. But here we are. Like I said, nothing's changed. So
we're just gonna be trading the chart.
Yeah, exactly. And we could see another like epic kind of squeeze happening here. And the stage is set. The chart looks good. The DXY looks weakening. And the players who rallied the troops last time around are back on the scene, posting cryptic ape images and whatever it is. Like, people love that nonsense. And like, we're going to keep watching the chart, not so much the meme feed over there from Roaring Kitty, although we do appreciate that he's back and rallying the troops. But
he did. I think he did share his position. Like, if I remember, let's see. So he has, I'm looking at a post. Let's see. He's up $85 million today because he had a bunch of calls worth how much? I don't remember what his like the amount of calls that he had. But, it says he had 100 and he has 100. He has 65 million worth of GME calls and 115 million worth of GME shares. I guess he has both, so that like he's also hedged if he needs to exercise or whatever.
Yeah,
which
that's
is kind of
great.
smart.
So he's basically covering his own calls.
Yeah, he's covering his
That's
own calls.
brilliant.
So
I mean, that's low risk investment. So like call option and option trading in general, especially naked option trading, can be insanely lucrative and insanely costly. It's a very, very volatile market. And so, it's easy to kind of like see that $60 million in call options and be like, oh, I should ape into options. But let's not forget he's also holding the counterpart of that in shares.
In 115 million worth of shares and 65 million in calls. So he shared his position. So I mean, it all, but we're just trading the chart like we always say, like, it just, we happen to see this, but we've been watching the chart for some time.
Yeah.
And
unlike him, we're not only watching GME. I feel like he very, very closely follows very much GME, and he's a lot more informed by fundamentals than he is by exclusively
chart. Like he doesn't
technical analysis.
Yeah.
So that's great. I mean, for each their own. And so for us, we're going to keep following the chart, and the chart is starting to look solid. So in this week, let's see what happens. And when we'll be back next week to see how this stuff plays out, or how it continues to play out rather, and how, we'll let you know how we've played it.